Hi, friends, and a most pleasant good afternoon to you, and a early afternoon to you. As game time pushed forward to 1:55 for this matchup between Snider Hockey and the Grundy Senators in the Delaware Valley Hockey League playoffs. James Witherite on the air, Joe Sindoni, our assistant producer here on Delaware Hockey Night, giving us the action and pictures in this 12A division matchup between Grundy, the home team clad in white, and Snider Hockey, the away team clad in orange. First of 3 15-minute periods now underway. Not much time at all for the pregame setup. This first period, brought to you by First State Ice Hockey, committed to building the next generation of youth hockey players under the philosophy of one state, one goal. Learn more about their classes, clinics, and events, as well as their partnership with the Delaware Junior Blue Hens, who play in Delaware Valley Hockey League action too, by visiting firststateicehockey.com. Lucas Helms backhands the puck from behind the Grundy goal up the far side. Shoveled on by Huffnagel, but not out, as Josef Nasimi protects for the Snider side, coming off for a change 40 seconds into this first of 3 15-minute periods. Working below the net was Trinzi. Trude shovels the puck to the far corner. Cleared out by the Senators. Tipped on by Clifford, but unable to clear was he. Ethan Hillenbrand walks it back in up the left wing wall for the Snider side. Hillenbrand off his backhand, tries to shoot from the top of the slot. That shot blocked by Chase McFadden. Puck rolls now to the near corner. Unable to hold the point was Keepsey. This puck squeaks back into Snider territory, and it will be an icing against the Grundy Senators. 78 seconds into the first of 3 15-minute periods. Spectators stampeding through the narrow hallway that splits the camera well from the broadcast perch. Thankfully, our connection was not sacrificed. Here comes Flanagan up the left wing wall for Grundy, and he comes angled to the corner. He dumps the puck in. Flanagan chasing it down below the goal. Gives way to Ethan Hillenbrand. Hillenbrand slowed up at center, lost control of the puck. Derek Nink brings it back in for Grundy up the near side. Surveying his options from the corner. Backhands the puck toward the low slot. Tom Carpenter canceled out net front as Frank Cantress swats the puck out of harm's way. Failed 2-on-2 for the Snider side, as Parkhurst was slowed up. Nink shot from the top of the left circle. Off its target. Flanagan protecting the left point off a failed clear. He works it in close to Carpenter. First shot of the game comes from the Grundy Senators, but Tom Carpenter on the doorstep could not get past Miles Finney, the Snider goalie, recording his first save. Make that his second save of the afternoon. Well, both in rapid-fire fashion anyway. Face-off will come to the right of Finney. Shima Odenigbo accelerates up the left wing boards after holding his ground to the face-off circle. He crosses to the near side but gets slowed up at the right dot on his way in toward the Grundy goal. 2-on-1 emanating the other direction, led by Logan Parate. Long shot from Parate from the top of the right circle. Sails wide of the near post, brought back by Snider as far as center. It was carried on by Adam Kahn, but his advance was slowed considerably. We are 3 minutes into the first period of this scoreless hockey game in 12A National Division action. This the culmination of Delaware Valley Hockey League play between these two teams. Grundy coming into this game as the top seed, but only by a point over Snider, 23-3-1 for the Senators, 23-4-0 for Snider in regular season competition. Jimmy Prevotera recovers behind the Snider goal. Puck given away, long shot in from Helms off the pads of Finney, directed to the near side. And it's walked forward up the right wing boards by Prevotera for Snider. Long shot shoveled aside by Evan Ayala. Grundy netminder seeing his first action of the day. Play halted offside with 10:53 to go in the first period. Delaware Hockey Night is presented by Heather A. Long, partner of Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. Heather specializes in personal injury and workers' compensation cases and is available for consultation at 302-565-6132. That's 302-565-6132. Long shot right down the pipe from Felix Huffnagel. Covered up by Hillenbrand for another pause in play. This with 10:42 to go in the first period of this 12A National Championship game in Delaware Valley Hockey League competition in the 2021-22 season. And we'll have lots more of the DVHL playoffs all weekend long here on Delaware Hockey Night. And I think I can speak for the entire crew. We're delighted to be able to bring you these games into your homes wherever across North America you may be. This an icing against Grundy. Face-off will come to the right of Evan Ayala, who's faced two Snider shots so far. And now Hillenbrand lining up in the face-off circle across from Danny Flanagan. Draw won by the Grundy Senators. Accelerating up the right wall comes Carpenter. He's pinched at the point by Parkhurst. Dumps the puck in, corralled by Jaden Crane wearing Snider orange number 87. But he's unable to clear successfully as Holland held the left point for the Senators. The advance to Carpenter intercepted. Here comes Hillenbrand up the right wall. The reaching stick of Nink slows him up at the half boards. Hillenbrand, though, kept on ticking, got a shot away from long range. It bounced off the end boards and subsequently is cleared. Nink in a 1-on-3 shoots from 45 feet out. Puck ricochets off the end boards and is covered up again by Miles Finney for a pause in play with 9:32 to go in the first period. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Parkhurst lost his momentum at center, but Snider is able to press back in. Parkhurst kept wide at the top of the circle by Holland. Tried to generate a shot. It sailed to the far corner. Zone barely protected on the way out, but only momentarily before the Grundy Senators generated 2-on-1. The shot from Danny Flanagan, center point, was stick checked off its intended line, subsequently cleared by Parkhurst for the Snider team. Mooney turns action back from our right to our left. Grundy, the home team, in those white sweaters with red and black trim, moving right to left. Snider in all orange, effectively, with black pants and helmets, moving left to right as the visiting team in this first period. Parkhurst's shot was blocked. Another 2-on-2. Flanagan lets the puck roll from just above the Snider blue line, in behind the Snider goal. That enables his Senators to get some fresh legs on, and they do. Bryson fails to block the point, but this puck will come back all the way into the Snider end, the result of an icing, with 8 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the first period. We are yet scoreless here at IceWorks in Aston, Pennsylvania. If you haven't already done so, friends, be sure to subscribe to the 412 Communications YouTube page for updates as to future DVHL broadcasts, and we've got lots more in the works for 2022-23. Plans for a DVHL game of the week or something similar in their infancy, and we are absolutely delighted to have the opportunity to bring Tier 2 youth hockey in Eastern Pennsylvania and Delaware to a much wider audience. Parker holds the left point for the Senators, gives way to Odenigbo. Odenigbo's shot from just above the blue line rolls behind the Grundy goal. And it's brought forth now up the near dots and out into neutral territory by Parker. Centering pass to Parate under duress, tipped in behind the Snider goal. Tied up in the corner. A two-a-side scrum. This puck shoveled free by Odenigbo. Ahead to Adam Kahn. But Kahn was slowed up upon gaining the Grundy zone. Play pressed back into neutral territory. Kahn dumps. A fresh set of Snider attackers come on. Meanwhile, from in the Grundy zone, Jason Lynch advances the puck up ice to Huffnagel. In he comes, but he's outmanned just upon gaining the Snider blue line. 6:40 to go in this scoreless first period. A clean game so far between the Grundy Senators and Snider hockey. Cole Clifford tries to control the puck off his backhand, but he's countered by Maloney at center. Mooney from behind the Grundy goal. Chips beyond a pair of Snider defenders. They finally caught up to him, and he threw the puck off the far corner boards. But ultimately, that Senators attack could not be prolonged. This an icing with 6 minutes to go in the first period. Grundy 0, Snider 0 in this Delaware Valley Hockey League 12A National Division Championship game. The icing against the Senators will bring a face-off to the right of Evan Ayala. Hillenbrand taking the draw across from Flanagan. Danny Flanagan won the face-off for the Sens. McFadden shovels the puck behind his goal out the far side. It's poked on up the boards by Carpenter, but taken away by Parkhurst, who caught up to the play just above the Snider blue line. Crane, stick check by Flanagan, lofts the puck from center in behind the Grundy goal. Icing waved off as Crane had just barely gained center, but the zone is lost. Clean entry is Gavin Gallagher tagged up in time. Puck rolls to the near corner of the Grundy zone. On the stick of Parkhurst. He gives it now to Ethan Hillenbrand, and his backhand shot puts Snider up 1-0. Ethan Hillenbrand lights the lamp for the Snider hockey squad. 9:57 into the first period. Ethan Hillenbrand off the James Parkhurst Jr. feed gives Snider the early advantage, and what on paper anyway appears to be an evenly matched game, as even as can be. And Snider will try to pad their advantage, but the breakout from Cantras was broken up. Lynch ricochets the puck off the far boards. Advanced to Nathan Parker. Lynch high in the zone. Stripped of the puck by the other 53, Parkhurst. And with 4:07 to go in the first period, a puck out of play gives us a break in the action. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides that are sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont, open Monday through Saturday, or to place a catering order, call 302-439-4937 or visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. We've entered the final 4 minutes of the first period. Snider with a 1-0 lead over Grundy. McFadden holding the left point, works the puck in low. Tied up in the corner and pushed clear. Slammed back in by Mooney up the near wall, but play is offside and thus is halted with 3.5 minutes remaining in the first period. As a result of the offside pass and the dots just above the blue lines not having been gained, this faceoff migrates to center. Won by the Snider's side, wristed in by William Gurra III. It rolls behind the Grundy goal. Is cleared by Carpenter. Here's a 2-on-2. Pass across to Clifford results in a long shot. That set up from Lila Picker. Gave Clifford a chance to throw one on net for the equalizer, but Miles Finney comes up with the save. A few pats on the head from his teammates, keeping this a 1-0 hockey game. Snider with the lead with 3.25 to go in the first period. Face-off comes to the right of Finney, who just recorded his 8th save of the afternoon. Mooney holding the line for the Senators, advances to Flanagan, long shot through traffic, into the glove once again of Finney. Shot number 9, an unsuccessful one for the Sens. Face-off comes to the left of Finney. Josef Nassimi walks forward out of the Snider zone. Here's a 3-on-2. Nassimi stripped of the puck at the near dot by Lynch. Here's a 2-on-1 for the Senators. Flanagan trails into the corner. He's angled below the goal. Delayed penalty coming up. It will be against Snider. And as Trude touches up, our first penalty of the game is issued with 2:26 to go in the first period. Tripping the call. Against the Snider side. We did not get the number on the player, nor does it show up in the scoreboard here at IceWorks. But what we can tell you is coming up ice is Hillenbrand looking for a second, but his shorthanded attempt off his backhand was high and wide. So for the Grundy Senators, this is a Colonial Motors power play. You too can score on the Colonial Motors power play. Visit one of their 3 convenient Central Delaware locations or browse their vast inventory online at colonialmotorsinc.com. Lynch took aim from the right point. Another glove save from Miles Finney. Another pause in action. With 99 seconds to go in the first period, Snider up 1-0. And just under half of this power play remaining for the Grundy Senators. Lynch holds the right point, works the puck down to Parade in the corner, taken away from him and subsequently cleared. The pass ahead to Gavin Gallagher broken up, held in by Adam Kahn, who tried to snipe one from the top of the left circle. But Evan Ayala at the other end had other ideas with 1:22 to go in the first. Here come Grundy breaking forward. Up the right wall is Parate. To Bryson below the net. Bryson hassled, tries to jam one into the near corner. Sprawling and covering was Finney, and discussions regarding dinner plans are made after play halts. I don't know if the 12U division are pinochle or bridge aficionados, but maybe somebody was looking for a fourth for later tonight. Final minute of play in the first period. Snider succeeded on the penalty kill, and now they set up shop in the Grundy zone. Kahn, unable to control the puck through the slot, gave way to Bryson. It is tipped in by Parker after gaining center. Enough time for the Senators to change up. Half minute to go in the first period. Odenigbo tries to bully his way up the left wing boards, but is slowed up significantly. Kahn unable to advance either. Trailing him was Joseph Neville Petrie taking aim. Ayala with the stop on him. Final 10 seconds of the first period. Lila Picker from behind her net shovels the puck forward across neutral territory to Huffnagel. The period ends before Grundy can make one final attack. And through one, Snider Hockey have established a 1-0 lead over the Grundy Senators. This is Delaware Hockey Night presented by Heather A. Long, partner with Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers.
3 convenient locations. Over the past 25 years, Colonial Motors has connected countless Delawareans with pre-owned cars to satisfy every purpose and budget. Find your next vehicle at one of 3 convenient locations or browse their vast inventory online at colonialmotorsinc.com.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions, including writing and editing services, web and graphic design, social media management, multimedia production, consultation, and more to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele. Learn more.
So thanks to our broadcast computer deciding to restart entirely of its own volition, we apologize and not being able to get you the first minute of the second period. Thankfully, that was all the damage there was. And a frozen puck under the glove of Evan Ayala gives us a chance to catch our collective breaths with 13:10 to go in the second period. Snider up 1-0 over the Grundy Senators. And the second period brought to you by the Hooper family. Our gratitude to them for their support of Delaware Hockey Night all season long, and University of Delaware Blue Hens hockey as well. The clasped hands of a spectator blocking our view of the near corner. Huffnagel unable to muscle free. Puck removed from his reach just before center by Hillenbrand, and back in we go. Shot in from the corner, stick down by Ayala. Battle for the rebound continues on. And behind that spectator's clasped hands, we assure you there's a pretty intense puck battle going, which now goes the way of the Senators, and Huffnagel up the right wing wall, shoots from long range. Puck paddled aside by Finney, walked back in, on the doorstep. Picker could not finish, had plenty of net to work with, but she was caught up to by Previtera, breaking up the chance for a Grundy equalizer. Here comes Picker again to Huffnagel up the middle. Huffnagel's stick lifted as soon as he gains the Snider zone. Puck cleared the other way by Gura, and play is whistled to a halt. Icing signaled with 11:45 to go in the second period. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important. And Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com today to schedule your first cleaning. Our view a little cleaner the other direction. Holding the point was Connor Holland. Puck rolled behind the Snider goal, attempting to clear up the near side was Maloney. Carpenter recovers, centers, tries to connect with Flanagan, couldn't do so. Maloney broke up that pass. Petrie in the far corner, backhands the puck up the far side, but it's corralled and maintained by Carpenter for Snider, or rather for Grundy. Puck thrown in from the corner, subsequently cleared, and now walked out of harm's way by Daniel Maloney up the near boards. Head man to Kahn. Kahn shot from the corner. Trapped and held by Evan Ayala. That's save number 11 in 12 shots faced by Ayala, and that gives us a pause in play with 10:45 officially to go in the second period of this 1-0 hockey game. Face off at the near dot of the Grundy zone goes the Senators' way. Lynch, unable to work free of his territory, was countered by Trinzi. Holding the near point was Cantris. Puck worked in low again. Crane protects. Long shot, ricochets off the glass to the near half wall, where again the spectators' clasped hands obscure our ability to report on what we see, both live and on camera. An icing against the Senators sets up a face-off in their zone. Said spectator shifted to their left about a foot. And that's all the adjustment that was necessary for all of us to be able to further observe the proceedings. We are grateful. Parker rolled off for hooking. 5:10 in the second. Sends his Senators to a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Schedule your first cleaning today by visiting DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Cantris holds the left point for Snider. The centering feed high in the zone intended for Hillenbrand was broken up by Flanagan and subsequently worked down ice. Nink foils the Snider clearing attempt from Crane. Plays it to the far corner. Cantris rolls this puck nearly to center before Mooney tries to turn it back across neutral territory. Flanagan carries it just over the Snider blue line as he was driven to the near wall by Crane. He backhands the puck in behind the net. But out come the Snider attack once again. 36 seconds to go on their power play. Snider with a 1-0 lead. Trying to pad it is Hillenbrand. Running the gauntlet up the middle, but a stick check right at the blue line from Grundy's Danny Flanagan slows up his advance. Now 17 seconds to go on this Snider power play, but a solid Senators penalty kill has left them with exceedingly few opportunities to attack. There's a new gold standard for digital media solutions for small businesses. 412 Communications offers web and graphic design, social media consultation, public relations, writing and editing services, and more. Visit 412communications.com to learn how they can help your brand build lasting relationships with your clientele. Final 10 seconds of this Snider power play, and a puck over the glass out of play gives us a chance to catch our breath with 8:24 to go in the second period. Face-off coming to the right of Ayala. Won by Picker, thrown behind the net. And the penalty has expired. Action halted with 8:13 remaining. Make that 8:12 remaining in the second period. We restart in the neutral zone. And the odd man rush for the Senators slowed up markedly at the Snider blue line, as it was Cole Clifford who tried to lead the advance up the left wing boards. There he was foiled after fielding a centering pass. Previtera holding down the net front fort for the Snider side, keeping the Senators scoreless so far. Shima Odanigbo in a 2-on-1 couldn't jam the puck beyond Ayala's reach. Stunted on the welcome mat was he. And back come the Senators flying the other direction, but to no avail as Hufnagel couldn't finish. 1-on-2, Kahn splits defender, shot off the post! Nearly a second for Snider, great chance for Kahn too. Back the other way, Chase McFadden tries to muscle beyond center. Had some help astern from Hufnagel, who took aim from long range but cleared the crossbar from 50 feet out. Threw that puck into the back glass as we come to the final 7 minutes of the second period. Snider looking to pad their 1-0 lead. But Evan Ayala's made it mighty tough. 2-on-2 for the Senators. Hufnagel dumps the puck in just shy of the blue line, coming off for a change. Fresh Senators on. But here comes Snider. No, they don't. The attack from Maloney, foiled in neutral ice by Holland, who works the puck back in over the Snider blue line. Thrown in from the left point by Parker. Puck ricochets off the end boards. And it's stick-handled just over the Snider blue line by number 24 in orange, Braden Trinzi. The Nassimi shot was wide. Rebound contested in the far corner David Trude tried to run through traffic but was slowed up on his way toward the cage. Two-a-side battle for the puck at the far half wall, and this is shoveled free by Connor Holland. Turned back in by Nasimi, long shot into the glove of Evan Ayala, recording his 13th save of the afternoon, and it comes with 5:46 to go in the second period of this 1-0 hockey game. Snider with the advantage. Operating under the philosophy of one state, one goal, First State Ice Hockey is the new leader for youth hockey player development in and around Delaware. Learn more about their individual development program as well as classes, clinics, and summer tournament teams at firststateicehockey.com. Draw to the right of Ayala goes the way of the Senators ultimately, but it took them some effort to do so. Nink clears. Carpenter tracks down a loose puck over the center red stripe, and he rolls it in behind the Snider goal. Corralled by Crane out the other side. His headman attempt to Gallagher broken up. Gallagher wants a call, but it looked like he blew a tire right at the blue line. Yeah, there was some contact there. But no action needed on it, as the competitive contact standard does avail room for, well, as the name would imply, competitive contact. No check does not mean no contact, as we all know. Flanagan tried to back his way into the Snider zone to head up a 2-on-2, but didn't maintain control of the puck across the blue line, and as such is ruled offside. Inside the final 5 minutes of the second period of a 1-0 hockey game. Snider, the number 2 seed, but only by a point in the standings, with the 1-0 lead over Grundy. Grundy was 23-3-1 up to this point in the season. Snider 23-4-0. So on paper, not much separating these two teams at all, and here on the ice, well, there's not too much separating them here either. A cannon from Flanagan broken up. Flanagan gets it back. Odenigbo swats the puck out of his reach. Unable to shovel it forward from there, Petrie slowed up. Odenigbo rolls it clear. Corralled at center by Lynch for the Senators. Played across to the near side where Helms pushes it up ice into the near corner of the Snider end before Cantris turns it back the other way. 4:05 to go in the second period of a 1-0 hockey game. Snider with the lead over the Grundy Senators, and Snider's on the attack as well. Trude slowed at the blue line, but he keeps his way into the Grundy zone. Double team behind the net. Now a two-a-side battle. That puck battle continues on directly behind Ayala's office. Reaching in for it, Flanagan emerges from the pack. Headmans it to Nink, and on out come the Senators, but their advance only as far as center before Crane turned the puck the other way. High stick ruled on the puck with 3.5 minutes to go in the second period. This against the Senators. And the face-off comes to the left of Evan Ayala, who has stopped 13 of the 14 shots he has faced so far this afternoon. Picker wins the draw. Clifford unable to escape traffic right in front of the Snider bench. Snider counters, maintaining their zone. Josef Nasimi circles behind the net. Works the puck low. Taken away by Lila Picker. Poked forward by Holland after her progress was stunted. Huffnagel from center winds up and clears. Gura challenged by the forecheck of Picker. fails to set up a counterattack, and the shot from Chase McFadden. A solid chance from the left dot, held on to by Miles Finney for a pause in play with 2:37 to go in the second period of this 1-0 hockey game, but it is Snider with the lead. This faceoff comes to the right of Finney. Holland, center point, works the puck into the low slot, but it sails beyond the reach of Clifford and everybody else, and is brought out from behind the Snider goal as far as the blue line, plus about 10 feet. Here's Hillenbrand leading a 3-on-1 rush. Shot, score! Ethan Hillenbrand gets his second. And Team Snider Hockey is up 2-0 with 2:12 to go. In the second period. Ethan Hillenbrand making a solid case for himself as one of the 3 stars of the game, which will be brought to you by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky at the conclusion of the third period. The Snider attack called back offside with 1:49 to go in the second. Parker and Odenigbo take the draw just above the Grundy blue line. Bryson gave way to Keepsey. Odenigbo in the corner, centers, turning and shooting. Adam Kahn was slowed up in a congested slot. Final 90 seconds of the second period. Puck battle in the near corner of the Grundy zone. Sees Parate emerge with the puck. Advanced toward Bryson, but he was unable to field the headman pass through neutral territory. Puck rolls to the far corner. Turned back by Petrie the other way. A Bryson backhand directs it deeper into Snider territory, now gloved down. As Bryson foils a Snider clearing attempt, here he strips the puck the third time. That from Petrie, who failed to clear yet again. 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute restant dans la période, as they say at Fred Rust Arena. And another Snider clearing attempt goes haywire. This time Maloney sets up a 2-on-1 as he carries the puck free. Cross ice feed to Kahn, intercepted. That was broken up by Lynch. Here's Parate with a shot, stick checked by Keepsey offline. And the shutout hopes continue for Miles Finney. 18 seconds to go in the second period. The Snider fans want a call. They're not going to get one. On comes Flanagan up the right wing boards. His progress derailed by Kahn at center. He stick checks the puck away from him. And before Chima Odenigbo could re-enter, up the left wing boards for Snider, the horn sounds to signal the end of the second period. 30 minutes in the books through 2 periods. Snider Hockey with a 2-0 lead over the Grundy Senators. This is Delaware Hockey Night presented by Heather A. Long, partner with Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. Welcome back to Delaware Hockey Night, brought to you by Heather A. Long, partner with Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. Through 2 periods of play, Snider has doubled up on the Grundy Senators. Leading 2-0, both goals coming from Ethan Hillenbrand, the last one at 12:48 in the second, coming by way of a 3-on-1 fast break. Third period here on Delaware Hockey Night, presented by the Ostrander family. Hippity, 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 how bum! They're off in the third. As we intone the send-off of Guy Lafontaine from Hippodrome Trois-Rivières to open the proceedings in this third period. Because why not? Puck volleyed across neutral territory. Crane kisses it off the near glass. Nink bulldozes forward but is slowed up at the top of the near circle. This an icing against Snider, 34 seconds into the third. Grundy trying to erase a 2-0 deficit, but the chances have been few and far between thanks to stellar goaltending so far from Miles Finney. A little controversy over the line change. And another icing, so now Snider's going to be able to get that change in. For those of you who are fans of the National Hockey League, you know there's no change allowed a team who ices the puck. But as it stands in the USA Hockey Rulebook, no such prohibition exists. The entry was good. Parkhurst hit Hillenbrand with a well-timed pass just above the blue line, but Snider was unable to push forward beyond 6 feet inside the Grundy blue line. Now they do a bit better. Hillenbrand's backhand attempt was well off its target. And Carpenter works play back into the neutral zone, but only for a fleeting moment before James Parkhurst lowers his shoulder and works his way back in from the near side. A minute and a half have gone by here in the third period. Snider with a 2-0 lead over the Grundy Senators in this Delaware Valley Hockey League 12A Division Championship game. McFadden was the one working behind the net. There's the first goal of the game for the Senators as McFadden crossing to the right point. Goes top shelf. It's now 2-1. .154 into the third. Chase McFadden lets one rip. And the margin is down to 1. Clifford rolls the puck from over the blue line in behind the Snider goal. It caroms to the far half wall. Puffnagel leaves it for Picker. And there's the equalizer. Look, from here it was Picker on the doorstep. As the Snider players mob Finney to console him after letting that one go. 2 quick goals from Grundy. Have erased the Snider lead. And here come the Senators again with a 2-on-2. Felix Huffnagel's shot from long range bounced off the end boards, was subsequently cleared, icing waved off as it ends up in the near corner. Odenigbo unable to work the puck free. Kahn angled to the far corner, lost his shot lane. Tried to work his way in toward the net, but he was canceled out pretty well by Chase McFadden. 2-on-2 counterattack from the Grundy Senators. Puck thrown in by Huffnagel, who comes off for a change. The Senators, amid a changing of the guard, break up the advance of the Snider side along the far boards at center. Odenigbo pushing back in over the line, lost his footing. Trying to dig the puck free is Jason Lynch at the base of the Grundy bench. Now the puck battle breaks up, and the puck rolls on its rib to the far corner of the Senators' end. Maintained there by Connor Holland. Taken away from him, centering feed on the doorstep. Josef Nasimi canceled out by Ayala. Back the other direction comes Parate. Slamming the puck behind the goal, it rolls to the far corner. And it will be carried out of the Snider zone by Daniel Maloney. Maloney, after gaining red, launches the puck in from long range. Sticked aside to the near corner by Ayala for the 19th Snider shot of the afternoon. Bryson receives the puck across ice, walks in over the line, long shot blockered down by Finney, was wide of the post, but somehow it still counted as a shot on goal. We'll chalk it up to a generous off-ice official. Trinzi unable to backhand the puck forward. It's dumped back in deep to the Snider zone as we come to the final 10 minutes of regulation. The score 2 aside. And Mooney's going to get rung up for a cross check after he bodied Nasimi down. He's going to get rung up for a body check instead, with 10:07 to go in regulation. So 4:53 into the third period. The Grundy Senators head back to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Hillenbrand trying for the hat trick, failed on the wraparound backhand. Puck tied up by the 53s in the far corner, Lynch and Parkhurst. Battle for possession, Parkhurst to Hillenbrand in the far corner. He's got space. Puck cycled to the top of the zone. Thrown in from there by Cantrace. On the doorstep, it is in, and it was James Parkhurst to give Snider the go-ahead goal. A power play tally for the boys in orange. Makes this a 3-2 hockey game. So 5:32 into the third. James Parkhurst Jr. tracks down the puck at the top of the crease after the initial Frank Cantress shot from center point. And Parkhurst with room and time to react. Went where Mama hid the cookies to make this a 3-2 hockey game. Snider with the lead after that power play goal. Hillenbrand looking for another, called back offside with just under 9 minutes to go in the contest. Friends, make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Visit Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware, at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road. They're open Monday through Saturday. Or to place a catering order, call 302-439-4937 or visit sidsbarbecueandjerky.com. At the conclusion of this game, they'll bring you the 3 stars of the game as well. Puck rolled in by Gura. Holding the near point was Previtera. Thrown in by Kahn from the corner, broken up net front. Subsequently advanced across ice by Nink to Carpenter. Shot bothered from high in the zone. Directed aside by Finney. Here's Odenigbo back the other way. He tried to line up a shot from the left off, but he was angled to the corner by Jason Lynch. Carpenter pushes through traffic along the far boards to regain the Snider zone, but he's angled below the goal and bothered yet by Previtera. The battle continues in the corner. Cross-ice feed from Carpenter. Off its intended line to Picker and subsequently cleared. Play whistled offside with 7:43 to go. In the third period of this 3-2 hockey game. Snider with the advantage over the Grundy Senators. But a Snider penalty opens the door for the Senators to try to pounce on the Colonial Motors power play. You too can score on the Colonial Motors power play. Visit one of their 3 convenient Central Delaware locations or browse their inventory at colonialmotorsinc.com. Huffnagel and Trude head to their respective benches. And McFadden will head off for a trip. So the power play opportunity for the Senators lasted all of 17 seconds. Four on four for the next 73 seconds of action. And the backhand from Daniel Maloney at the left point prolongs the Snider attack. Another goal for them would certainly serve to give them a lot more comfort. Won't be there as the shot from just above the corner ends up in Ayala's glove. Colonial Motors, featuring a vast array of pre-owned cars, perfect for every purpose and budget, is celebrating over 25 years in the automotive industry in Central Delaware. Visit one of their 3 convenient locations, Townsend, Smyrna, and Camden, or browse their inventory at colonialmotorsinc.com. 6:40 to go in the third period. Snider 3, Grundy 2. Grundy on the attack. We're 4 on 4 for another 18 seconds. Picker tried to take aim from the top of the left circle, but her shot was broken up by Keepsey. Hillenbrand looking for a third, runs the gauntlet at the top of the zone, but a stick check from just inside the blue line breaks up his attack. Follow-up shot after he chased the puck down. Caught and held by Ayala with 6 minutes and 14 seconds to go. Our videographer and assistant producer is Joe Sindoni. If you join us for the action tomorrow, you'll hear either him or me bringing you further DVHL playoff action. Tonight, On Joe's docket, the Philadelphia Hockey Club of the United States Premier Hockey League. Joe, is the new appointment official yet? There are big things in the works for Joe, which you'll be hearing about in the near future. We love Joe. Helms waits for Bright. No, he doesn't. Helms tried to wait for Bryson to tag up on the entry, but while the entry was onside, the puck ended up out of play in the Snider bench area. So we're halted again with 5:38 to go in regulation. Snider on the defensive, clinging to a 3-2 lead. Mooney rolls the puck in from long range, paddled down by Finney. Here's Kahn working in up the right wing boards, angled to the corner. Centering pass, backhand shot from Chima Odenigbo. Covered by Ayala for a pause in play with 5:11 to go in regulation. New bodies on for both sides. Through the slot and shooting off the draw was Yosef Nassimi. And that's 4 for Snider. Off the faceoff, he walks into the slot and puts one away to give the boys in orange a 2-goal lead. So a little bit of breathing room here for Snider, as they are now within 5 minutes of springing a minor upset over the Grundy Senators in this championship game. Lynch rolls the puck up the near side, intercepted by Previtera, taken away by Carpenter. Previtera catches up to Carpenter, angles him to the far wall, dumps the puck in behind the goal. Flanagan unable to set up Carpenter with a backdoor pass. Here comes Snider back the other way. David Trude, surrounded by white sweaters, lost control of the puck just above the far dot. Home run breakout pass finds Nink. Shot, gloved down, and held by Finney. Play continues on as the puck is directed behind the cage. Subsequently rolled up ice after a key save there by the Snider netminder. And corralled once again in the Grundy zone and slammed out of harm's way by Flanagan. Nink advances to Carpenter. Final 4 minutes upon us. Shot off the pads, backhanded in on the doorstep by Carpenter, and it's a 1-goal game again. Carpenter off the rebound. Has made this a 4-3 hockey game. Snider's lead back down to a single tally. The 2-on-2 counterattack, I should say, from Snider slowed up as Hillenbrand was offside upon Parkhurst's entry. .340 to go. Hillenbrand ran into a Senator defenseman, I should say, and lost his footing and his momentum altogether. In up the far side comes Parkhurst, looking for a second. Centering pass, the chance from Hillenbrand from 25 feet was blocked down. 3:12 to go. 4-3, the lead belonging to Snider over Grundy in this well-contested 12A National Division matchup. Hillenbrand brings the puck down just inside his blue line. He chips it off the far boards, and it's shoveled further by Parkhurst. Centered to Kahn, shot from close, blocked away by Ayala. 2.5 minutes and change to go in the third period. Snider 4, Grundy 3. Long slapper from Maloney at the left half wall. Well off its target, ends up in the near corner. Back to Hillenbrand, backhand, there's the hat trick! Ethan Hillenbrand gets his third with 2:18 to go, putting Snider up 5-3. What a performance from Ethan Hillenbrand. 3 goals. Giving Snider one for the thumb deep in the antepenultimate minute of this contest. Lynch swats the puck out of the reach of Odenigbo. Ricochets it off the far board, sets up a 2-on-1. Flanagan net front, Bryson saved by Finney and subsequently cleared out of harm's way. He had some help net front from Trude. We are into the final 2 minutes of this championship contest. Another save from Miles Finney, denying Logan Parate this time. As the shots are even at 29 aside with 1:48 to go. And Grundy taking their timeout. Friends, sponsorship opportunities for Delaware Hockey Night are available all through the 22-23 season. To learn more, drop us a line. Email James at 412communications.com. Put your company's name in front of a growing audience, which spans University of Delaware Blue Hens hockey, of course the Delaware Junior Blue Hens of the Delaware Valley Hockey League, and in the works too, a DVHL Game of the Week, something along those lines coming up in the 22-23 season. So our reach only increasing here on Delaware Hockey Night, and you can absolutely join the movement for next season. Our videographer and assistant producer is Joe Sindoni. Mark McClure has been a mainstay in the DHN crew all season long. You heard him a couple weeks ago. Pat McDonald will be with us tomorrow as well. Josh Schindler, Carolo Pascale, and a host of others, all pitching in to make Delaware Hockey Night happen. Extra attacker is on for Grundy. Mooney's slap shot broken up. Carpenter recovers at his own blue line. Puck slammed forward by Lynch just over the line. Tied up at the half wall, protecting was Lynch. 85 seconds to go. Battle in the near corner beyond our view. This cleared over the glass and out of play by Hillenbrand, trying to break free up the near boards. Faceoff stays inside the Snider zone with 1:15 to go. Ayala vacated his post, and Flanagan is in for the draw. Puck wobbles just wide as Snider tries for the empty netter. And with a minute to go, Snider will try again. There's the empty netter from Hillenbrand. His fourth of the afternoon. And to add insult to injury, Nink is rung up for an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. After the goal was given up. So Snider goes up a skater after a fourth Hillenbrand goal. Final 35. This frozen. By Ayala. Draw two Ayalas left. Goes the way of Nassimi for the Snider side, but it's brought back out by Lynch ahead to Picker. Worked lazily in to the Snider crease, where Finney lays down the paddle. Final 13 seconds upon us. Picker stripped of the puck high in the zone by Parkhurst. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, and that will do it. Snider Hockey has defeated the Grundy Senators by a tally of 6-3 in the Delaware Valley Hockey League championship game in the 12A National Division. Friends, we will take a quick break here on Delaware Hockey Night. When we come back, the announcement of the 3 stars of the game as brought to you by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky. Do not go anywhere. We will be right back on Delaware Hockey Night, presented by Heather A. Long.
Editing services, web and graphic design, social media management, multimedia production, consultation, and more to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele. Learn more at 412communications.com.
The future of Delaware hockey is here. First State Ice Hockey is committed to growing the game, raising the bar, and building better, more complete youth hockey players in and around Delaware. Join the movement of one state, one goal at firststateicehockey.com.
Welcome back to Delaware Hockey Night, presented by Heather A. Long, partner with Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. Once again, the final score, Snider Hockey 6, Grundy Senators 3. And the 3 stars of the game, presented by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky. You see them on your monitor right now. Third star with a 27-save performance in net for Snider, Miles Finney. The third star with a goal and an assist, James Parkhurst. And leading the way for Snider this afternoon with 4 goals, including the empty netter in the final 50 seconds of action, Ethan Hillenbrand carrying the Snider team to a 6-3 victory and the DVHL 12U National Division title this year. Plenty more Delaware Valley Hockey League playoff action coming up all weekend long here on Delaware Hockey Night. Our thanks to all of you for your company the last hour and a half or so. We look forward to joining you again round about 8 p.m. here this evening as our DVHL playoff coverage continues from IceWorks in Aston, Pennsylvania. For Joe Sindoni, for the whole crew, James Witherite, thanking you for your company. We'll do it again real soon.
And what can I say? But you did a fantastic job, and you're here